Bit of a chill in the air, football weather creeping in. It's week 7 here in Texas State Brazil Friday Night Hits. Welcome in. I'm Mark Whiteman. Thanks as always for joining us. Another Gaffney and Burns battle on the reservation tonight in our game of the week presented by Blue Ridge Electric. Chase Justice has the highlights.
Our Week 7 Game of the Week pins a pair of 5A Region 2 rivals against one another as the Gaffney Indians put their undefeated region record to the test against the Burns Rebels. These two teams have split the past 10 matchups right down the middle. First quarter, Burns ahead 3-0. Kane Rogers buying time, finds Channon Harris down the sideline. Harris makes a man miss and chugging his way into the end zone for the 70-yard score. Burns up 10-0 early. Gaffney comes right back and answers the call. Second quarter, Indians running some misdirection, faking the screen, and giving it to Justin Dawkins, who rolls 30 yards untouched into the end zone. Gaffney pulls it to a 3-point game, now 10-7. Later in the second quarter, Gaffney forces Burns to punt, but there's a bad snap over the head of the punter. Loose ball in the end zone, and A.J. Logan says, "Don't mind if I do." Gaffney takes its first lead of the night, 14-10. That's your score at the break. Picking things up late in the fourth quarter, Gaffney looking to put a bow on this one, up 21-16. Josiah Hill forcing his way into the end zone. Indians making 28-16, and that's how it ends as Donnie Littlejohn picks up his first win over Burns since taking over as the head coach of the Gaffney Indians.
We want to put the best product we can on the field on Friday night. I think we did. I think that this may be a game we finally put, 4 quarters together, all 3 phases, and I'm just excited for these guys. And again, it keeps us on the hunt for a region championship.
And those Gaffney Indians staying undefeated in region play. They will stay right here at the reservation for a home date against the Riverside Warriors, while the Burns Rebels will head back to Nixon Field, where they will play host to Eastside next Friday night. In Gaffney, I'm Chase Justice, WYFF News 4 Sports.
Chase, thank you. Good-looking win for Gaffney. Tied atop Region 2 3A, Christchurch and Powdersville Patriots have won 4 of their past 5, while the Cavaliers come in on a 5-game win streak. Christchurch sophomore Michael Martin ran for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. Our game of the week last Friday. Cavaliers leading 14-7 in the second. The Patriots on the march. Keegan Reed to Bennett Brooks. Some ambitious moves. Evens the game at 14. My man knocking out some push-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 all third quarter. Martin met in the gap, stays on his feet, finds an alternative route to the paint. Extra point, no good. Cavaliers up 20-14 at that juncture. On the other end, Reed, the keeper. Powdersville pulls in front. They slip past Christchurch in overtime, 31-28. The Daniel Lions thundering into Travelers Rest. Lions ball in the first quarter, and fireworks right away from Daniel. Kingston Bibb heavy's the head that wears the crown. Lions up 7-0, but the Devil Dogs get one back quickly as Colby Epps picks himself on the option. Always choose yourself. 20 yards for the equalizer. And then more from the Daniel Lions as they were just getting cooking in this one. Jace Gross throwing a dot into the end zone to Anthony Scott. My goodness, that's a nice throw right there. The Lions go up 21-7. They never looked back en route to a 53-7 win over TR. Malden playing much better football this year, but still in search of their first region win at home against Easley. Green Wave trailing 7-3 in the second quarter. Josiah Coleman buying some time back there in the pocket, connects with Caden Blossomgame, and Blossomgame dragged down at the 1-yard line. Coleman finishes it off on the next snap with a quarterback keeper. Easley pulls ahead 10-7. Mavericks turn to answer, and they certainly would. Langston Reddick to Micah McClintock. McClintock weaving through the defense with some vigor. Malden works it down in close, and right on the doorstep, Taurus Thomason mess with the bull. You get the horns. Malden cuts down the Green Wave 49-24.
Number 11, Taurus Thomason.
Greenville blown out on opening night, but the Red Raiders haven't lost since, leading Region 1 5A with Greenwood in hot pursuit. The Eagles only lost this year by a single point. Raiders top defense in the region. Greenwood the highest scoring offense, so something's got to give. And the Battle of the G starts with some trickery from Greenwood. Tristan Lewis to Jay Duncan, and just like Antonio Williams last weekend, Duncan dials up a deep shot to Thomas Chandler. MIG 7-0 Greenwood. Just a 2-score game into the fourth. Raiders trailing by a couple of touchdowns. Keyshawn Farrow escapes. How did he get away from them? He's one to Arquis Shell. Raiders within a score, 21-14, but here comes Greenwood, and there goes Tristan Lewis, the Gamecock commit, keeping to the corner store, and Greenwood wins going away 42-14. Coach, your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, it's a huge win. We told them that on Monday that
this win or this game right here would dictate a lot of what happens, come November and December. So we really needed this one, and our guys came out and they were determined to do it, and we did it.
It's a great win for Greenwood. They go to Woodmont next week while Greenville gets Malden. Let's show you some scores around the area. Ware Shoals, what a story. The Fighting Hornets are still unbeaten. They beat McCormick 48-0. Blacksburg beating Landrum on the road 14-6. Dorman has been dominant thus far. They're 5 wins by an average of 26 points. Haven't been able to beat Spartanburg, though, in several years. The Vikings have won 4 straight against the Cavaliers. Dorman won 4 straight before that. Dorman driving first quarter. Isaac Tate from the 3, and his quarterback knew it right away. Cavaliers out in front. Spartanburg ball on the doorstep. Trent Lynch answering with a direct snap touchdown. And on the very next Vikings drive, Lynch exits stage left, 83 yards to push the Vikings ahead. He ran for a $178. This was an absolute battle in the Berg. Will Love, the kicker, drills a 51-yarder as time expires to lift the Vikings to a 5th straight win over Dorman, 33-30. Eyes on the sky in Greer. Rivalry night at Riverside. Warriors going for a 5th straight against Eastside. How about the zoom here from 1,500 feet? Gideon Murhib to Connor Soboleski in the back corner. A bit of an unconventional angle, avant-garde, if you will, but a touchdown all the same. 7-zip Riverside. Second quarter, Warriors leading 10-0. Keelan Durham finds the end zone for Eastside. The Eagles go for 2, and they get it, but Riverside goes on to get the 49-36 win over the Eagles for a 5th straight in their rivalry against Eastside. A throwback rivalry at Blue Ridge. The Fighting Tigers 4-2 for the first time since 2014, hoping to snap a 9-game skid against Greer. The Yellow Jackets have won 3 in a row since their 0-4 start, and they were cooking in this one against Blue Ridge. Xavier Samet for Greer connects with Tucker Hudson, the 44-yard touchdown. What a grab right there by Hudson. Greer up 7-0 in the first quarter, and it's Blue Ridge's turn to answer. Mitch Bobbitt taking the swing pass and scoring from 15 yards out. Extra point no good. Tigers down a digit, 7-6. Then it's Calvin McCoy for Greer. He's into the end zone from 9 yards out. Greer takes a 14-6 lead, and Gavin Forrester for Blue Ridge, they'd come right on back and get Marquill Troop for the 50-yard touchdown. They'd go for 2. They'd get it. They'd tie the game at 14, but Greer pulls away for a big 61-21 win over their rival. All right, we're going to take a quick time out here on Texas Day Brazil Friday Night Hits. We got a bunch more football to come, but first, it's mic'd up tonight with Wren head coach Anthony Freight.
Well, we got the ball and we're facing the wind. That's good. Got everything we wanted. The offsides, Joe? What's that now?
You ain't gonna start that already.
No, I was asking. Was he? No, was he?
I thought you said he was.
No, I was asking. I want you to work underneath that number 1 receiver. Look for the wheel. If you're inside out, we're in much better shape. If you're inside out, that ball bounces. You should be inside out of that thing.
Thank you, ladies. Hurricanes unbeaten at home this season. Fountain Inn on fire. Fury's last 3 wins by combined 123 points. Second quarter, 7-3 Fury. Wren's Jacob Owings hooking up with Carson Bryant for the deep touchdown. Hurricanes go up by 3. And after recovering the onside kick, it's more from Wren. Jacob Owings finding Caden Hill. 17-7 Wren, just like that. Third quarter, Sam Holiday for Fountain Inn throwing it up to Ben Rui. Take a second look, a first look. We had to slow that one down. That's an impressive grab right there. Fury within 3, but Wren would answer on the other end. Muntu Brown punching in from 11 yards out. Big number 7. He is a baller, and the Hurricanes get a 45-34 win over Fountain Inn. Fun game there in Piedmont. Put on more steam for Texas Day Brazil Friday Night Hits. West Side started 0-4, but the Rams have won 2 in a row. They beat Abbeville late last month, hoping to keep on keeping on, taking on Emerald on Friday night. Rams leading 14-0 late in the second quarter, like real late, like final play of the first half. Bear Woods throwing it into the end zone, connects with Jacob Lewis. His time expires. What a call there. Rams go up 20-0 at halftime. Second half, they are tacking on. Keelan Powell powering in, and the Rams roll 43-7 over Emerald. Mountain View, one of the final dozen or so unbeaten teams statewide, hoping to make it 7-0 against Chapman. Stars capping off a big first half. Mac Anderson finds Katie Hainsworth. Hainsworth finds a crease, making everybody miss for the 55-yard house call, go up 29-7. MVP keeps it rolling in the second half. Dylan McKee forces his way in from 8 yards out to the corner store. Stars up 36-7, and not to be outdone, it's Anderson keeping the train rolling with a 12-yard touchdown run from the exact same spot as they go up 43-7, and they get a 50-7 win over Chapman. Oh, excuse me. Hillcrest has lost 3 straight against JL Man. And on a 2-game skid the past couple of weeks, methodical drive to open the game. Jackson Freed and Najee Harris untouched for 6. The Rams take a 7-0 lead. And after 3 and out, they would get the ball back right at midfield. Freed taking his shot, a dime to Tyler Tolbert for the 52-yard touchdown. Hillcrest gets a 51-14 win over JL Man. Let's show you a few scores from around the area. Dixie beating Whitmire 49-14. Broome over Union County 42-0. And it's St. Joe's with a 59-0 win at home over the Carolina Trojans. After an up-and-down start to the year, the reigning 2A champion Clinton Red Devils finding their rhythm. They went to Chesney tonight. The Eagles 4-2. They had a big blowout win last week. Let's show you the highlights of this one. A fun game for the Clinton Red Devils. No score. First drive for Clinton. Second play from scrimmage, KJ Vance. Nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday around the edge to the timeshare, 82 yards. The Red Devils strike first later in the quarter. That worked so well the first time. Why not do it again? This time just in the opposite direction. Vance cruising 55 yards for another Clinton touchdown. And the Red Devils get a 50-29 win over Chesney. Dale Hanna's won 5 straight, sparkling 3-0 in Region 1 5A, getting Woodmont, who enjoyed a big win last Friday. Hanna in close in the opening quarter. That's Thomas Williams into the end zone. Love the branding there, guys. Thank you so much. Dale Hanna takes the early 7-0 lead. They are on the move again. Later in the quarter, Amari Nance, touchdown, TL Hanna, and the Yellow Jackets stay perfect in the region with a 42-9 win over Woodmont. Wade Hampton visiting Boiling Springs. Bulldogs up big by the time we got there, 31-0 in the second half. Digging in the red zone for more. Emery Logan slinging it to the wide open Grayson Crow for 6. It's 38-0 Bulldogs. And more from Boiling Springs. Back in the red zone again. It's Logan, takes the snap. He just can't find anyone open, so he will do it himself. Into the end zone. 45-0 Boiling Springs at that point, and that is the final score. Yes, skating on them. Bulldogs get a shutout win over the Generals. That's it. That's all for Week 7 of Texas de Brazil Friday Night Hits. For Chase and our entire hardworking team, thanks as always for joining us. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Enjoy your college football Saturday.